we have matching headsets or earbuds.
Apple for the win.
Hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me the lovely Raychul Moore, exquisite
Hello.
cosplayer and gamer girl extraordinaire. Tell me a little bit about your cosplay.
Let's see, I started out in, I want to say 2006, it might have been like 2007 or something. It was the first Comic-Con I'd ever been to, and I went with like a group of friends, and a few of them wanted to cosplay with like a group cosplay, and I had no idea what I was getting into and how much I was going to love it. But what I usually stick with is I really like doing guy characters. Female versions of guy characters is what I would say my thing is.
Your forte, if you will.
Yeah.
What is your favorite guy character that you've done as a female version in cosplay?
The one I had the most fun as was Kratos.
Kratos.
Freaking Kratos, and I had Blades of Chaos, and that was just so much fun.
That one's a classic. That is actually my personal favorite of yours. So that's
thank
rad.
you. I'm
saw
actually working on updating it.
Are you
really?
really?
They have like the golden fleece and everything. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What's it like to wield those swords? I mean, those things are cool. I saw you feature those on your intro video on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You have those giant old Kratos swords.
It's so amazing. It's kind of like the first time you get a lightsaber. Like one of the actual like Force FX lightsabers, and you turn it on, and you're just like, ah! That's kind of what it's like holding Blades of Chaos.
I believe it. I wanna get me a pair of those things if I can.
So crazy, amazing.
They're rad. What is the most fun cosplay piece you've ever done? Would you say it's your Kratos piece, or would you say like just from a perspective of building, let's say, of building the piece?
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Which is my most fun too? Well, the most fun I would say I had. Usually is by mistakes, like things that I didn't account for, and then it happens.
Right.
Like my Booker costume, I got so much shit for that costume because my pants, if you'd seen it, my pants I had unbuttoned and folded over, and that wasn't the costume at all. It's just that I'm a bad cosplayer, and I will not try my costume on fully until the day of. So I like packed my costume. I got to Comic-Con. I was putting on my Booker costume, and I went, "Oh my god! I bought pants 2 sizes too small." And since I hadn't actually put them on before, I had nothing I could do other than have them unbuttoned and folded over. So that was interesting.
That's part of what you got to do.
Take.
Yeah, that's part of what you got to do a little bit. Like you got to improvise and you got to roll with punches a little bit.
I know. There were so many articles written about me, though. There's like, look at her trying to make this character slutty, and Booker would never dress like that. And I'm like, that wasn't my intentions. It wasn't sexy Booker. It was just I bought pants that were too small.
And you know what? To all the haters out there, so what if it was? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's allowed to be sexy. It's all good.
Yeah. So that was definitely fun.
So you've gotten a lot more popular recently. Like even since I found you on Facebook, you've gotten like what, another 40,000 likes or something. So, I mean, what caused that to happen? I mean, you've really grown a lot like very recently.
I don't know. I think because I've been doing a lot of stuff in the game industry. I mean, I've been a gamer more than I'm a cosplayer. I'd say like cosplay is my hobby, gaming is my life. But I just recently had started a show on Machinima called Player vs. Player, which is a debate show, and we debate video game topics. Like tonight was Edie versus Cortana, who would be the better AI partner. And so that's been bringing me in a whole lot of like new audience. And my YouTube just recently got signed with Maker, and they had me on Friend Zone with like Dodger and stuff. So I think, and they also did a Tower Fall competition with them. So I think that's got me new people too.
I'm jealous you've met Dodger. That's
She's
fantastic.
the cutest, funnest little thing ever. I adore her.
Yeah, I watch that stuff almost every day. I'm a little bit of an addict. So
she's hilarious.
Stellar. We've all seen heroes of cosplay, or a lot of us have. So there's a lot of drama, a lot of this and that, and we all know it's a reality show, but at the same time, some of us that do crazy stuff like YouTubing and gaming, as a profession, and cosplay as a profession, we know some of that stuff can actually happen. I mean, would you say you've had any cosplaying experiences that are like that stressful, like and dramatic or anything?
No. well, I'd say, okay, like maybe 90% of the girls on that show are all close friends of mine. And it was very, very much dramatized.
Okay.
They would create drama between some of the girls just to have drama on the show. There is a lot of drama in the cosplay industry, or, anywhere you have a crap ton of females, there's going to be drama. But usually it's not that big. At least, I don't know. I'm kind of a loner. Like, I don't run with a pod. So I'm usually, luckily, not part of a lot of the drama. Because, I'm just kind of a loner.
Oh. Well, you're in all of our parts all the time.
Oh, thank you.
Especially Phil's and stuff. What would you say was your most ambitious piece?
Most ambitious.
Yeah, so like that required just like the most painstaking detail, or like moving parts or lights or craziness. Like,
oh man, yeah, that stuff is a pain. What am I working on now? I'd probably overall have to say Kratos.
Yeah.
Just because, man, trying to bring that character as a female in a 5'1" female form, it was very, very difficult. Like, I had to make sure I got the essence of Kratos right, but then shrink him down and make him a girl. And this is definitely my most ambitious, but that's why I don't feel like I'm done with it yet. Like, some costumes, I'm okay, done there. I mean, been there, done that. I'm good. Kratos, I definitely want to read it because I feel like I can do better, and I want to do bigger and better things with Kratos. I want to do every version of So my first cosplay of Kratos was God of War 1. Now I want to do God of War 2, and then I want to do God of War 3.
Yep. So. Ascension and all that stuff, man. You just need to light those awesome swords on fire. That's like what needs to happen.
Yeah, that's the end goal, right? It's just gonna light the blades of chaos on fire, and then we'll go home.
It's all good after that. We're done.
That's when I get to drop the mic, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
What pieces can we look forward to from you in the future? Are you allowed to talk about anything we haven't heard of yet?
Yes. I actually just Instagrammed and tweeted and Facebooked out a picture today. I was going through, I have a whole folder on my desktop of pictures and, documents about characters and what costumes I want to do. So I had to narrow them down. And so I've got 5 that are my goal to have done this year. And it's Emma Frost, Elena from Queen's Blade, Lilu from Fifth Element, female Dante from the original Devil May Cry. That's probably going to be my favorite one this year. And what was the other one? Oh, I had done a female Ezio, kind of Assassin's Creed mashup kind of thing, where it wasn't exactly Ezio, but it wasn't exactly just an assassin. It was a little bit of everything. I wasn't really happy with it, so I'm tore it apart, and I'm going to try it again.
Rock on. Wow, that's a lot of pieces. Are we going to see any of those anytime soon?
Let's see. My first con is WonderCon, but I'm not doing anything. Well, I'm doing nothing, I'd say, huge there. I'm just going to be doing a Slytherin student, and I have a Haunted Mansion corset, so I'll be all dressed up like that. But my first cosplay con is probably going to be Indie PopCon in May, where I'm hoping to do Assassin's Creed there. But Dante, I'm saving for Comic-Con.
Yeah.
For sure.
Rock that.
Maybe I'll save Emma Frost for Comic-Con too. I don't know yet. I haven't mapped them out yet.
Criminy. So you actually got into Comic-Con?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Well, I get press passes at all the cons because I work in video game press, so yeah.
The benefits of being in the biz.
I know.
What advice might you have for any other cosplayers of the world that are trying to really break into this industry professionally?
Personally, I've got to say, just be a fan of what you're doing and be a fan of what you're representing. I think cosplay for me is all about it's an outlet for me to be able to express how much I love a character or a game franchise or a movie character. It's just, for me, it's all about passion and love. I would say don't spend so much time and effort trying to get your costume as accurate as possible. Just be happy with what you're doing. Don't try to compete with other people, because I would rather see What's a good character? I think I used an example of like Chun-Li. I'd rather see a chick dressed like Chun-Li, and her costume maybe isn't that great, but I can tell that she is having so much fun portraying that character,
Walking
and that she's in
around,
love
poofed
with
out,
what her
strutting
yeah, and
stuff.
she's in
Yeah.
love with what her costume looks like. Then see a girl in a picture perfect Chun-Li costume, and she's just like, whatever.
Whenever
It's
I'm in
all
love
about
with
being in love with what you've done. So,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Love that. And I know everybody else here does too. Thanks for that.
Thanks.
And lastly, I am cheating a little bit here because I already know the answer. So somebody walks up to you at a convention, recognizes you, and what is the worst thing that they can say to you in that moment?
Probably the worst is, wait a second, you're Jessica Negri, right?
Oh!
Yeah. No, I'm not.
No.
I love her
Fail.
to death, and
Oh
she's
yeah.
a friend of mine, but I hate when I get that. I hate it.
No.
Especially when they're all excited. They run up to me and they're all excited, and I'm like, yay, because I get really
Oh
excited
no.
too. I'm like, yay, we're excited. And then they're like, you're Jessica. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, sad.
Sorry.
No, that would be a total day ruiner. I mean,
I
Jessica
know.
rocks. She's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't Jessica.
I
So,
know. And then I
Rachel
feel like
Moore.
I've disappointed them. I'm sorry, I'm
Oh,
not who you wish I was.
man. Well, a lot more people are gonna know who you are right now.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for an awesome interview and spending some time with us today, guys.
Thank
Be
you.
sure to check out all of her cosplay pages. Links to those down below. She's got a YouTube page. She hangs with Machinima and a lot of big folks in the industry. If you have a chance, say hi and do not mistake her for Jessica Negri. Don't
I
do
will
it.
choke you.
She will too. Cool. Thank you so much. You are a
Thank
rock
you.
star. Appreciate you. Arigato. Gozaimasu.